What's up, guys? How you doing today? And welcome to Nick's Fireside Chat. I know it's been a little while since we did this, but the problem is, normally it's the three of us, Nick, Frankie, and me. Frankie's been taking off a few days on the Fridays and Mondays, so it's only me and Nick. And unfortunately, this is an active business, and we have to ship and pack tools. So if Frankie's not here, that means I'm the guy packing tools. So if there's any mistakes, it wasn't me. Just saying. All right, guys, listen to me. Like, comment, subscribe, and do me a favor, ring the bell, because I want to do some premieres, and if I do a premiere, I want you guys to know when we do it. We're going to do some live shows, and when I do a live show, I want you guys to be part of it. And on the last video, we said to give us your questions, and I'm going to do a Q&A for you guys. So if any questions you have, you want to know, please leave in the comments, and I'll get back to you on the next video or two. Now, for the record, I will be on vacation next week, but the store is going to be up and running, and my crew's going to be doing videos, and we have a couple that we're doing, and we're going to release them. So there's going to be plenty of interaction. And when you get a chance, go to Free Tool Friday. We have a new website, and give us some ideas how we're going to give away free tools. We have so many tools in this building. We want to start giving them some away and start giving back to you guys. So any ideas you have where we can give tools back to you, let us know. We're wanting to start wanting to give back to the tool community. And like we said, we got the domain name Free Tool Friday, and we're going to start using it. So get ready. All right. Whew. Enough of that. I got a lot of guys asking in the comments too, like, what is this tool? I've been a tool dealer for 38 years at this point, and I like collecting unusual tools, no matter from where or what they are. I'm a World War II collector too. This is a brass hammer from World War II. It's really, really nice. So when I see something like this, it doesn't matter what it costs. I have to own it for whatever reason. Then this here is a Craftsman speed handle, and it's a 3/8 drive, and you use it like, back in the day, there was not a lot of air tools. There was no cordless tools. There's no electric tools, and this was a speed tool. And now they're very, very, very collectible. They're from the 60s, I believe. There's different ways to tell the years. This one has the blue handle. Some have black. But when I seen it, I had to have it, and there's one of these in my collection. And I'm going to start showing you guys some unique tools that I've acquired through the years, and some World War II stuff. I have a lot of World War II stuff I collect too. All right. Okay. So we left off last week. We were talking about my friend Andy, and we left off where it was me, Mark, and Andrew, and it was a cliffhanger, and I wasn't even going to talk about it, but it came to me, so I started the story, so I'm going to finish the story. And what happened was, the three of us were making all kinds of deals, and we were very, very successful. We were making money, and we were happy. At the time, Mark was a Snap-on dealer, and I was independent, and Andy was, a an ex-Snap-on dealer. They pulled his franchise. I told you a story. Tried hanging himself, and it was unsuccessful, thank God. And I told you a story. You've heard that part. So when he recouped, we brought him into our team, and he was selling tools online. Online was it was just starting out. It wasn't like it is today. And he was on eBay selling tools, and he was very successful. He was making money, but he was a little. I'm a hothead. Trust me, I know I'm a hothead, and I've been like that my whole life. And we bumped heads on a deal we did, and I was like, you know what, dude, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. And it was stupid, but it was pennies, but we had a falling out. So he went his way, and me and Mark went our way. And so I was like, about a year, I don't think it was a year later, but almost a year later, a couple months later, I'm on my computer, and a message pops up. And the message, it was Andrew. And he goes, hey, Nick, what's up? I go, hey, Andrew, how you doing? He's like, hey, man, listen, I just want to reach out to you and tell you that deal that went bad, he goes, hang on. He said, I just want you to know that deal went bad. He goes, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. And I go, it's cool, dude. It was, it's all good, man. I ain't mad at you. He's like, yeah, man. I just want to tell you that, no hard feelings, and I'm sorry shit went sour like that. And I'm like, it's cool, dude. Let's get back together, have a drink, go out to dinner or something like that. And he's like, yeah, let's hook up. Well, me, you, and Mark, we'll get back together and put the band back together. Fucking have go out for dinner one night or something like that. And that was like a Wednesday. And Friday, he went home with a 5 gallon can of gas. His wife and kids left him. He dumped the 5 gallon can of gas throughout his house. He lit it on fire and went in the basement and died. Smoke asphyxiation. And it was all over the news. It was a big fire. Think about it. It was in a small neighborhood in Bergen County, and the guy burnt his house down on the side. It makes the news, and that was the end of Andrew. Went to his funeral. Me and Mark, you know, talked to his wife. It was not a good day. He had 2 young kids, but business doesn't do that to you, man. Everybody thinks business is easy, and at the end of the day, here's a guy that went into business and was promised the world, and you know, got the rug pulled out from underneath him. And his only way out in his mind was to end his life. And that's all fine and dandy, but man, he had 2 young kids and a wife. So anyway, it was a rough day, man. It really threw me for a loop and Mark for a loop, and and it makes me pissed off because listen, man, I went through some hard times and I came back fighting, and my buddy Mark went through some hard times and he came back better than ever, better than me. God bless him, my guy. But Andrew was hit bad times, and when I hit bad times, I've worked hard and got through it and got to where I am today. And my buddy did the same thing. Mark, he hit hard times and came back better than ever. And Andrew would hit his hard times, and if he would have just you know dealt with it and got through it, he'd be here with us today. Because me and Mark are me and Mark had a falling out. I'm a hothead. I know I am, but me and Mark are. I consider him I don't consider him a friend. I consider him a brother, and he would tell you the same thing. And it's funny because we did a lot of deals back in the day, and we're in the middle of doing another. A big deal presented itself to me, and I was like, and it was a lot of money. And I said, hey Mark, I said, here's the numbers. You want in? He goes, yeah, I do. So we're back at it. We put a big deal together, and it's going to be. I'm not going to say what it is because it doesn't matter what it is, but it'll be available on all my platforms. And if I'm going to get Mark in here and sit down and do a video with him. It's going to be good. But I'm going away next week, so I'm going to Lake Como, Italy, with one of my best friends since I'm 14 years old, and we're gonna have the time of our lives. I can't wait. We're doing a multi-country tour, and I'll be gone for 10 days. But my store is open. We just hired a new guy, and if this set looks any different to you, quality-wise, let me know. If the sound's better, the lighting's better, because I got a guy. He's been a friend of the family forever, and his major in school went to college for this. So he wanted to come work for us and help us grow. So I was like, let's do this. And he's gonna get big. Last video we showed him real quick. He's a really good guy. So anyway, listen to me. I'm gonna make this a short one, but so I want to bring you up to speed a little bit. So what happened was at the time eBay started working out and we were selling on eBay, and it was nice. We were selling on eBay, making a few bucks. But when you sell on eBay, you only have one thing, and that's the price. And you want to buy a tool, you just click on it, and it's going to show you the cheapest one first. So if you're not the cheapest person, you're not going to get the sale. Now the problem in the tool industry is there could be 100 guys like me that have a business and want to sell on eBay. But the problem is the cheapest guy is always going to get the sale. And the way these warehouses are set up these days, all of them, they all are selling on eBay. Okay? Hang on. What they do is they'll start a shell company with a fake name, various ones, and they'll start posting tools on eBay. Or they'll have a friend and they'll do it. So all these warehouses, all of them are selling on all. At the time, eBay was the big thing. Now they all have their own websites. They all do. So, and that's why I say this industry is ran by a bunch of because that's what they do. They're like, hey, here's a deal for you. But meanwhile, they're selling cheaper on eBay where I could buy it cheaper on eBay than buying it from them. There's no loyalty in this business. This business is successful. And I keep on telling you guys that I wouldn't wish this business on my worst enemy because it's truly a shithole industry. Unfortunately, this is all I know, and that's why I'm here. So, anyway, anyway, I started getting frustrated on eBay because all you had was your price. It was hard to compete. There was tricks to compete, but there's only so much you can do if you wanted to really expand your business. And I was at my vacation house in the Adirondacks, and I was sitting here one day, and I'm going through Facebook. And Facebook was just starting to get popular. And I'm going through Facebook, and I find this tool page. And it was called Snap-on Maco Buy Sell Trade for Mechanics. And it had 14,000 members on it. So I joined it. I'm scrolling through it, and I'm like, wow, look at these. This is where I can finally it clicked in my head. If I could just tell these people I have this tool for sale, and this could be a power. Let's use Power Probe as an example. I have this Power Probe for sale. Now, if I was selling it on eBay, I just had the price. That's it. But on this Facebook page, I had me. I can tell you about me. I can explain to you about the Power Probe. I can warranty the Power Probe for you. I can offer you different color options. I can offer you a better Power Probe, a cheaper Power Probe. But for the first time in my life, I had a platform where I could talk directly to customers and sell my tools at a fair price for them, for me, and no eBay fees. So I found this page at 14,000 people, and I became friends with the guys that were running it. And I became an admin on a page and built the page up to 46,000 people. I'm going to cut this off now, but that page at this point has over 200,000 people on it. I have the biggest privately owned tool page on Facebook, and that's where we do most of our business. We also have a website and a phone app, YouTube, TikTok, everything. But I started out on eBay on my kitchen table packaging up tools. Moved to the laundry room to package up tools. And then we built a shipping room in our basement, a world-class shipping room in the basement. And at that point, the basement was too small. We filled up our basement, our garage, storage unit, everything. And it was time to move and expand. And the next video, I'm going to explain how we grew our Facebook page from 14,000 people when we found it to 200,000 people now, and how we became the biggest independent tool dealers in the country. Not a warehouse hiding behind a name, an actual person, Nick Morello, and my son. Because my business is about family, and it's for me and my son, and we're going to grow this. We're going to get bigger. We have a lot more coming, a lot more surprises, and we're just going to keep on going. And the industry. I'm the first person out of any tool manufacturer, and I was just a tool dealer, to give away free tools on Facebook. We used to do it every week. We used to give away free tools, and I'm going to bring that back because I want to start giving back tools. So Free Tool Friday, check it out. We're going to build it, and it's going to grow, guys. I'm going on vacation. I got a plane to catch in a few hours, and I'm flying into Lake Como, Italy. and I'm going to be there for a few days, and my crew is going to be providing entertainment for you. I threatened them all that I was going to fire them if they don't provide a show for you guys. So let's see how they do. Like they would say, come for the price and stay for the history lesson. Peace.